Drum roll. Tiffany, do a drum roll. And drum roll. I am thrilled to finally showcase you guys, or display, or tell you guys, or show you guys what we have been working on for the past 2 years, our major fade system. Yay! So I am so excited, and I hate every YouTuber who starts the video with I am so excited, but I am beyond thrilled to showcase and to show you and to do a little mini deep dive onto this product range today with all of you, because this has been a labor of love, sweat, tears, and endless nights over the last 2 years. Starting with the boxes, shall we? So we have 3 products in this lineup, and I'm gonna call them, to simplify it, step 1, step 2, step 3. This is the Major Fade Flash Mask, this is the Major Fade Hyper Serum, and this is the Major Fade Active Seal. So from, I guess, your left to my right, 1, 2, and 3. And I'm gonna pick up step 3 because it's closest to me. But let's talk about the packaging. These colors did not come easy. This has been the source of many fights, debates, quarreling. My husband thinks we are nuts at PillowtalkDerm, but these colors did not come easy. I was actually in the Caribbean last summer and I took a picture of a sunset, and that is what inspired this, because I loved how the sunset faded from a deeper lavender into a mango yellow. And for me, that really showcased what fading and major fade is all about, and that's how we picked these colors. So I hope you appreciate the work of art. Don't just throw the packaging into the trash. Maybe you want to keep it, make a collage or something, because it took a lot of work to do this. And once you guys get this in your hands, it is so soft. I literally want to just like rub myself in the packaging, and I'm not being dramatic, maybe a little, but I mean it, because it's just so effing soft. Mais j'adore. So on the packaging, you will always find our brand at the top. It is going to be always backed by science first. So they are backed by Science Skincare Solutions. And then you will find the family in which the product lineup belongs to, what it is, and what it does. So this is, like I said, the Active Seal. It's step 3. And for those of you, I am just telling you for the first time, I guess for everyone, here it is the Brightening Gel Moisturizer. Now onto the side panels where the fun stuff happens. On the left side of the box, you're always going to find a quote. For the Major Fade family, this one is, "Melasma sucks, let's get even." And I had to tone it down. For those of you who actually know me, you know what I usually say when it comes to melasma. It is a B and it ends with an H, but I thought let's make ourselves a little bit more PC for the masses who end up getting this in their hands. But melasma sucks, let's get even, because it's a play on words for evening you out. And let's get even with that little BITCH. So that is a quote from me on many of my videos, and what I tell my patients in my practice daily, so that you know what you're doing when you are purchasing this product. But if you're a little confused by the quote, just flip it to the left panel and you will find out exactly what the product does, because we always describe in a short bullet form fashion what each product does on the left panel, followed by what the formula is made of. It is always clinically tested. It is allergy tested. It is fragrance free, because all of you guys voted that you did not want fragrances. It is dermatology tested, because obviously. And this one happens to be oil free, but they are all cruelty free. And on top is our brand promise. We promise to always lead through facts, never to lead through negativity, and never to fearmonger you, because we've had enough of that. You all have beautiful brains. You're all very smart. You can make decisions for yourselves as to whether or not you want to use a product based on fact. So no BS claims is in our promise. Finally, made by your local board certified dermatologist. Local is relative, but on the internets, we are local, and it is made by me for you. Now, the most interesting panel comes in the back. For all of my little skin nerdlings out there, this is going to be where you guys get off because we have a skin nerd fact label on the back where we highlight the main actives of the product. But, and this is for you guys watching, there's more in the Inky list. We just ran out of space. So I thought to myself, how can we highlight the most important ones? We had to limit it, but this is where you guys can get the cliff notes, the quick version of what you're trying to learn from the product up here through the Skin Nerd Facts and what it does for your skin. But if you do a deep dive into the Inky List, you will see there's actually more hiding in here and directions on how to use your product. So that is the secondary packaging, as people in the beauty industry call it, which is basically the box. Once you open it, you will find the mantra of our brand right here, that skin is complex, and trust me, it takes a long time to become a dermatologist, but skincare doesn't have to be. So onto the primary packaging, what is going to be sitting on your bathroom shelf, your shelfie, your kitchen counter, your fridge, wherever you want to put it, your car, your handbag, you name it. But this took a lot of thought process behind it because A, I hate droppers. For those of you who know me, I cannot stand them. It is just annoying. It is a waste. You're not a chemist at the end of the day, or maybe you are and you're actually using a product, but I hate droppers. I also hate open jars. The nails going into the jar and getting under your nail and the bacteria just seeding the product over time is gross. So this has taken quite a thought process behind it. This is step one. It is known as Major Fade Flash Mask because it does exactly that. This is a combination of exfoliating acids, glycolic acid, lactic acid, and tranexamic acid, all of which work towards brightening your skin by gently exfoliating the superficial layer of your skin, following by attacking the melanocyte to calm it down. It comes in a pump, an opaque pump, because you do not want this product to degrade underneath the light and become weaker over time. And also the pump to minimize any oxygen that it gets constantly exposed to. As you can see, it is a beautiful, honestly, if I could eat this, I would eat it. It is a beaut, really beautiful color. We worked a long time on getting this. It has no artificial coloring, believe it or not. And it just goes on beautifully. I mean, this texture is just divine. And I mean that with every letter of the word divine. I love it. What you will notice when you apply it, you will feel a slight tingling, and that is normal. It lasts a few minutes, and over time, it stops tingling within one application because that's your skin's pH adjusting to the pH of the acids. So don't be nervous if you feel that tingling. And over time, as you use the flash mask, you might start feeling the tingling less and less. It does not mean your skin got used to it. It does not mean it does not work. It just means that you, my friend, your skin has now acclimated and will not be overly sensitive to this mask. So this is step one in our routine. And the purpose of the flash mask is to deliver a fresh base for everything else to come. So although each one of these products brings their A game on their own, and trust me, they do, as a whole, it's a powerhouse trio. But like every parent, you always have one you love a little bit more than the rest. And most parents don't admit that. But this is my love child, the Hyper Serum. J'adore. This guy is what I've been using, or this girl, or whatever you want to call it, is what I've been using on my face for the past, I would say, 8 months, every day, twice a day. But before we jump into the ingredient story of this little person right here, let us just appreciate the packaging for a minute. So this was not picked by chance. It is first of all not a dropper, which I already established, but it is an ode to what I do in my life as a physician. It looks like a syringe, and this is exactly what this is, but it's not going to break your skin barrier. As you open it, you will see that it has a locking mechanism. So for all of those traveling, you will not have unwanted spillage in your travel bag. But when you unlock it, you can then exactly dose how much you need without wasting an ounce of this amazing, honestly, amazingness. But it is beautiful. You can then lock it to make sure that nothing is going to come out. It is not going to be exposed to oxygen or air. But the other interesting tidbit, when you receive the Hyper Serum and you are done with it, you can simply take it out and fill it with a fresh cartridge. And we did this because A, to ensure freshness of all of the ingredients, to maintain efficacy of your product, but over time, God willing, PillowtalkDerm continues to grow, we will have refills. We don't have them yet because we are a small startup brand, but down the road, I designed this with that in mind. So for all of those wondering why it's done this way, that is exactly why this product looks like this. Going on to the product itself. It is a beautiful milky serum. This is the Major Fade Hyper Serum. And it's a play on hyperpigmentation. It's a play on hyperloaded with actives, exactly to target your pigment pathway, to regulate it and to minimize overproduction of melanin for hyperpigmentation, sunspots, or discoloration. Once you apply it, and as you can see, it just gives your skin, first of all, the ultimate hydration while giving you an instant boost of radiance and luminosity. It really does make your skin glow. I have been making Isabel, who's been helping me with my makeup over the past few months, use it underneath the makeup application because it radiates from within. I did that because, like with anything, you as a consumer needs instant gratification in order to use something regularly and to see results. Because at the end of the day, you're only going to get results by consistently using something over time. So I wanted to give you guys, throw you a bone so that you enjoy it in the now, so that your skin can enjoy it in the later. And with that being said, we have in this particular ingredient another Skin Nerd fact label on the back. It is loaded in kojic acid, arbutin, licorice root extract, diglucosyl gallic acid, niacinamide at the right concentration, and it's the only product that has niacinamide in our trio, and of course, my love, glycerin. There is no hyaluronic acid in any of these products, FYI. And with that, these ingredients work beautifully to really regulate your pigment pathway. And in conjunction with the flash mask and the step 3, the active seal, you will have a powerhouse trio. Now, for those of you who are now interested in the moisturizer, let's jump in. Step 3 is Major Fade's Active Seal. It is more than just a moisturizer. It is a moisturizer with actives directly targeting your pigment pathway as well. But before we jump into that, I want to focus on the packaging for 1 second. It is not an open jar. It is a pump. And with each pump that you do, you get just the right amount to cover your whole face. To help myself, I do use more when I go down my neck and my chest because I'm obsessed with this texture. It is a gel moisturizer. Why did I pick a gel moisturizer? Because a gel moisturizer is the one that is the most universal for all skin types. Whether you are dry, normal, combination, or oily, your skin will tolerate a gel moisturizer. Because regardless of your skin type, you may still have the problem of sunspots, hyperpigmentation, discoloration, or even melasma. So I wanted it to come in a format that could easily be layered. If you're really dry, you can put on a thicker moisturizer afterwards, or if you're oily, it is just enough and it's not going to be overpowering. With that being said, it glides on very easily, it gets absorbed very easily, and it leaves your skin feeling nice and hydrated for several hours. I use this both in the morning and at night. I'm going to dive into the ingredient story before continuing about the packaging, because why do I use this at morning and at night? This one has a vitamin C ester known as tetrahexyl decylascorbate. And vitamin C, as well as their esters, have been known and been shown to amplify and boost the effects of your sunscreen to come. So I layer this one underneath my sunscreen in the morning, and I use it at night to seal the deal when I use the rest of the products. I also love it because it has 4-butyl resorcinol, which visibly fades discoloration, as well as hexapeptide 2. Now, not all peptides are created equal. Hexapeptide 2 has been shown to reduce the appearance of fine lines, so it's a little, I throw it in there because we're all developing fine lines as we age. In the spirit of not wasting anything, at PillowtalkDerm we hate waste. You can actually open up this jar, because I would bet my life that from all of the pump products on the market, once you hit your last pump, there is a ton of goop left behind. And I would not want you to have any of your dollars wasted. So you can actually open this at the very end of using it to showcase the goop inside, and you can scoop out anything left behind. And in the future, because we are planning for the future, these come out, and they're going to hopefully become replaceable pods as well. But in the meantime, once you're done, feel free to keep this jar and use it as a container for jewelry, who knows what else, little love notes that you may or may not have, and paper clips. So this is the Major Fade lineup. I cannot believe I am sharing it all with all of you guys today. Alone, each one is a hero and brings its A game to help you get the best results for your skincare routine and for your skin. But in combination, you will surely win. and I cannot wait to see your pictures. I cannot wait to hear your comments. I cannot wait to hear your feedback and to read how you guys feel while using these products and to see it on your shelfies. I am Dr. Shereene Idriss, and I hope you guys enjoy PillowtalkDerm's first launch, Major Fade.